Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge Forrester's choice will unleash a surge of chaos at Forrester Creations. Once Ridge throws his support behind Steffi Forrester's stunning shakeup, their conduct will bring some serious fallout. Steffi has been hanging to cancel Hope for the future for what feels like ever, so it wouldn't be surprising if she eventually gets rid of Hope Logan's line. Carter Walton's susurrus part could be at threat as well. Anyhow, Ridge's decision to back Steffi up will come as quite a shock to several crucial players at Forrester. Brooke Logan will no doubt blow up at Ridge in the fate, but it looks like he'll stand his ground. That could lead to Ridge and Brooke having some problems in their particular relationship. It may be tough for Brooke and Ridge to keep that part of their lives separate from all the business drama. Once Ridge and Brooke are at odds, that could also make it easier for Taylor Hayes to swoop in and comfort her partner. Taylor may give the comfort Ridge needs, so this could pave the way for a kiss or indeed commodity further. As for Hope and Carter, they may make a pact to stick together. Carter and Hope might end up pursuing other openings outside of Forrester Creations once Steffi lays down the law. Whatever the case, Carter and Hope still haven't had a chance to hit the wastes just yet. Once everything settles down, Hope and Carter might connect on a deeper position for their first time together. Liam Spencer is still hoping he can reunite with High's ex-wife, but he isn't in the circle on Hope and Carter's love at this point. It'll be intriguing to see when that stunner strikes and whether Liam will surrender or just fight harder for Hope. Eventually, Spencer is bound to have another hassle with the girl of his dreams sooner or laterly. Electra Forrester may cross paths with Will formally again and deliver some good news since Ridge approved the revived jewelry line. Our B&B prognostications point to Will getting decreasingly smitten with Electra in the coming occurrences, so stay tuned for updates on their flying sparks. Taylor giving Ridge a surprising update on her health. First, Taylor Hayes was induced she was dying from heart failure since some quack European croaker didn't indeed bother to do thorough enough tests before delivering a fatal prognostic. At least Dr. Grace Buckingham was suitable to do a simple blood draw and conclude that Taylor had broken heart pattern. Taylor laughed it off at first, but it seems to be a real opinion with serious consequences. Ridge Forrester chose to help heal Taylor's broken heart by helping with her emotional and internal health. He set up someone to help balance their chakras. Brooke Logan might have witnessed effects and gotten the wrong idea, but Taylor felt so much better when it was over. Now, it's time for another visit to Dr. Buckingham. Taylor is surprised when she gets some news and updates Ridge on what Grace said. Did she learn that her broken heart pattern is on the mend, or did Grace find that her condition is more serious after all? It seems like a silly little story if Taylor is cured so snappily. Hope formerly had a mortifying moment when Brooke set up her and Carter Walton making out on the design office. It's not the first time that Brooke has walked in on Hope enjoying herself a little too important at work, but that's all par for the course at Forrester Creations. Still, the mortifying moments aren't over for Hope. She's set to make disturbing faux papas that can hang her for a while. What could Hope do? Does she walk in on a moment between Deacon Sharp and Sheila Carter? Does she accidentally say commodity about her relationship with Carter that she shouldn't? Does she call Carter Thomas? That would clearly change effects, wouldn't it? It would surely take this weird story in a more sensible direction. Taylor Hayes, to give Ridge Forrester an update on her condition. Meanwhile, Hope Logan commits the ultimate faux papas. Ground still loves each other, but there's some disunion. For one thing, there's the Hope Logan situation. There's now also the situation with Ivy Forrester and Electra Forrester. Ridge said he'd talked to Steffi about Ivy and Electra. Still, Brooke Logan asked Ridge to also talk to Steffi Forrester Finnegan about her pitfalls against Hope. Ridge sounded incredibly frustrated and tired of the same exchanges. Taylor will meet up formally again. Taylor will give Ridge an update on her broken heart pattern. Ridge helped Taylor by getting her to see a chakra mending specialist. Taylor felt better after the controversial session, but had to get further tests run by Grace Buckingham. Perhaps Grace has run more tests. Will Taylor have good news to partake with Ridge? If Ridge happily leverages Taylor, could Brooke just be to see? Hope will commit the ultimate papa's foe. This probably comes after Hope's battle with Steffi. It seems Steffi is still fixated on Hope's kiss with John Finnegan. Steffi also advised Carter Walton about getting too close to Hope. So, this dummy papas might have commodity to do with Carter or indeed Steffi. Ridge will have to talk to Steffi about his jewelry line decision. Eric Forrester prompted Ivy and Electra to partake their pitch with Ridge. Now, Ridge and Eric both suppose it would be a mistake to pass on this occasion. Still, Steffi might have a serious problem with that. By the end of the week, Steffi is supposed to make an administrative decision driven by rage, which changes Forrester Creations ever. What would be intriguing is if Steffi's decision forced the fashion house to divide. Could a new fashion house be in the workshop, a company that will be fierce competition for Forrester Creations? Could the platoon at Forrester Creations be forced to pick a side? Taylor Hayes could be on the mend after aligning her chakras with Ridge. Forrester's supposedly straddling your ex-husband is a cure-all for broken heart pattern. But, will she bother to tell anyone she's feeling better? Or continue letting Ridge suppose that being with Brooke Logan is literally killing her? Keep reading to find out. B&B spoilers ahead. Taylor Hayes' opinion has been a source of debate for bold and beautiful observers since it was revealed she wasn't dying of heart failure and was just suffering from broken heart pattern. Accessibly, seeing Brooke and Ridge together seems to be the detector for Taylor's attacks. You have to admit it all sounds veritably suspicious. It's no wonder a large number of cleaner suckers suppose she's faking her illness. It would be hard to forgive Rebecca Budig's character if she induced Ridge and Steffi Forrester she was dying and she wasn't, just to get her ex-husband back. Steffi will learn that her mama is sick and fighting a broken heart. What mama would put her son through that stress if there wasn't some verity to it? Taylor Hayes wouldn't pretend to be dying just to get her man back. But, she'd pretend that she's passing symptoms and milk it for all it's worth. Scuttlebutt has it, Taylor could get some good news regarding her opinion in forthcoming weeks and forget to partake it with her family. She could always argue after the fact that she didn't want to get their expedients up. Hope and Steffi are engaged in a tense discussion at Forrester Creations. Steffi asks Hope what's going on with Carter. Hope says they're musketeers and associates who have respect for each other. Steffi is questionable and notes how important he seems to watch about saving Hope for the future. Hope says Carter is devoted to all of Forrester Creations. Steffi says she's always admired Carter's business sense, but lately she's started to lose confidence. Hope knows there are always pitfalls associated with expanding a business like Forrester. That being said, Steffi should know how important time Carter spent poring over figures and ideas before presenting it to the board. Hope thinks Carter may have been sitting on his ideas for a while, as he may have allowed he wouldn't be heard. Steffi grits her teeth and says Carter is always heard at Forrester as he's part of the family. She wonders if Hope has so important belief in Carter's ideas because of her trust in his business sense or because she's trying to save her own line.